Okay, in this video, I want to talk to you about sleep. Okay, now sleep, believe it or not, is really the number one thing if you want to keep your body shape, if you want to sustain your body shape, and if you're sleeping properly, your moods are going to be better, your digestion is going to be better, and you're going to make better food choices as well in the day after that deep restful sleep. You're also going to recover from exercise a lot better. And you're going to be able to push yourself a little bit harder. You're going to find that you've got more energy, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to focus to wind down and to sleep properly. As I've talked about the Epsom salts bath in the last couple of videos. Half a bag of Epsom salts in the bath water. Get it nice and hot to start off with, particularly if you don't have any blood pressure problems. And if you've got menopause or if you are a pregnant female, bring the water temperature down a bit, okay? But soak in the bath for about 20 minutes and add half a cup of baking soda, and again that's going to help to draw in some sodium into the body as well. So once you start doing that and unwinding better and slowing down, then you're going to start to sleep better. Use a book before you jump into bed. Jump into bed about between 9 and 9:30. Every hour of sleep before midnight is worth 2 hours to your adrenal glands. The adrenal glands help to calibrate your body weight along with the thyroid gland as well. So if your natural body weight calibration system is working properly, then your body weight is going to last for a lot longer. Your body shape is a sustainable body shape, okay? And when you wake up feeling refreshed, you're not going to feel like you need to have coffee. You're going to make better food choices. You're going to feel like you can make your lunch and make your dinner and things like that. You're going to be less grumpy, and then you're not going to be in survival mode. And it's when you're overtired that you might start to think about some of those negative things that have happened in the past that's going to set off that hormonal response, and it's going to cause you to maybe feel a little bit anxious or a little bit angry, and then again your food is going to maybe spiral out of control too, okay? So if your body thinks that you're in survival mode, your body can go, okay, right, I need more calories on board now. And your body can cause you to crave salt, sugar and fat, okay, thinking that you're in a life or death situation and that you need quick energy supply to get out of that stressful situation. Not only that, is it's going to pack on the visceral fat around the kidneys and the organs. And when that happens, the reason the body does that is because it's very quick burning energy to keep the organs alive and to keep the organs functioning at that time of famine, okay? Or when there's a food shortage going on, okay? Which obviously in modern day life for most of us in the Western world doesn't actually happen, okay? We've always got plenty of food on board. But then, of course, when we start craving salt, sugar and fat, what do? We start to reach for those very quick-burning, rubbishy type foods that are going to pack on those extra calories for us to get through that survival period, okay? So your sleep is highly central to your body shape. If you're not sleeping properly, you are going to struggle, okay? So make sure you're winding down and make sure that you're not taking too much on board. If you're taking too much on board, what I want you to do right now, if you've got too many things on, then you need to think about how many things you're getting the kids off to for their after-school activities. You need to think about what jobs you're doing. Are you a busy working mum? And if you are, maybe you need to invest in a house cleaner, or maybe you need to get more help from your husband. And maybe you need to delegate more jobs to your kids. And that's going to effectively help to reduce the load on your body. And as you start to do that, you start to unwind better, you'll start to sleep through the night. It can take weeks to repair a broken sleep cycle. But you know what? The easiest way for me to explain this to you as well is if you've ever had kids before, you know what it's like when your kid has not had a good sleep. You know how important it is to get your baby into a sleep routine. If the baby's not in a sleep routine, they are just a mess the next day and they won't let go of you and they're never happy and they're throwing tanties all over the place. It's the same for us as adults, okay? So focus on getting into bed earlier. Don't watch TV too late and don't watch TV until you switch the light out. Watch TV for a while, then go into your wind down mode, use your bath or use your book and wind down for a good half an hour or so before you even think about turning the lights off. And don't take on board and think about those things that you can't control. When you start tuning over those things, you're going to wind the system up and you're going to toss and turn all night. Let go of those things that you can't control. That's very important, okay? If it's the mother-in-law or if it's people that you're having a bit of a problem with, you cannot control the way that they act towards you or the things that they do, but you can only control your reaction to it, and you need to think about how you're going to react and how you're going to think about those sort of situations, and think about being more practical and not letting things churn over. And maybe you need to set boundaries in place, making sure that you say, if people keep on coming in and dumping things on you, you need to focus on saying, hey, you need to stop. You don't bring this kind of stuff into my house all the time, or I don't want to hear it, okay? We'll talk about more of that in another video as well. But for now, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you again in the next video. Thanks a lot, guys. My name is Steve Jennings from No Compromise Fitness. I've been a holistic coach for 14 years. Welcome to my channel. I hope you like the videos, and I hope you're getting a bit out of it. Feel free to ask questions here.